Hello summoners, welcome back to another damage comparison video. This one is going to be between Nebula and Black Widow Deadly Origin. Now a lot of their damage do come from shock, so in this video we're going to decide who is the shock queen of Marvel Contest of Champions. Now Black Widow Deadly Origin, she has more consistent shock damage. You are not going to see some crazy numbers. It's like 273 per tick, but you have multiple stacks, it's easy to get and you're going to have them almost throughout the fight. While with Nebula you are going to see some crazy shock damage, like here 16,000 per tick. We are doing like 33,000 damage every single second, but it didn't last as long. So at least for me it was pretty interesting to see who would finish a Realm of Legend type fight faster. Now utility wise, Nebula just has so much more. Now that I think about it, Black Widow Deadly Origin doesn't really have that much utility, like nothing really. But Nebula, she is a double immune character. She has regeneration. It's kind of weird, not that useful because you have to get hit in order to get it, and I don't think blocked hits count because a big con of playing Nebula is the block damage. But there are ways, like especially with Guardian, I would imagine that she is better to play. And also, like, if you are a pro Nebula player, then there are ways to build her charges without taking that many blocked hits, and I'm not really that great with it. It takes more time, so for damage comparison it wouldn't even make that much sense. Anyways, another thing that I wanted to mention is the fact that Nebula can shut down robots, and we do have a few more characters like Magneto or Medusa who are arguably better at doing it. But the fact is that if you're a newer player and you pull Nebula, she is just incredibly useful because you straight up get a double immune character with the ability to shut down robots, and there are just so many annoying robots in the path of becoming like Cavalier, like Act 5 Final Ultron, then Act 6 you have to deal with the Sentinel and Ultron. And a great example of that is if you watch Brian Grant's Unzo challenge, the new account challenge, he pulls a Nebula relatively early on and he becomes Cavalier like within a week using mainly Nebula and Proxima Midnight in Act 6. So she's a very powerful character. I would say between the two she could be the better one, although Black Widow Deadly Origin is super fun and she did end up winning this damage comparison. But that is going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching, have a nice day, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up and stay safe. Bye bye, have a good one.